Hello everyone, I'm Bruffy1322 and I just wanted to make this video as a bit of a public service announcement not to spend your money on any new expensive supercar until we've got at least these two vehicles and they've been tested for lap time and top speed, and you can make an informed decision about everything that's available. And this is also why Rockstar likes to drip feed things so much, because it works in this way as well. But say you've just bought the S80RR for over $2 million or the Thrax, it might be the case that those vehicles are going to be obsolete in the Supercars class when we get the Krieger and the Emerus. So based on some reports from the Project Homecoming community, Oleg as well, and people in my community that have taken these cars into single player and tested them, it seems like they're going to be class breaking. And by that I mean they're going to be the only things that you want to use in a Supers class race, and if you use anything else it's going to be way off the pace. We've just seen the kind of best lap being broken, a 59-second lap being broken by the S80RR, and it's possible that we might see the 58-second lap time being broken by one of these cars, specifically the Emerus. So I'm going to be showing a bit of a comparison here. Now, what I've done is taken them around my test track, but I've locked the game to 30 FPS. Now, obviously, most of you already know that the higher your FPS in this game, the better the lap times are going to be. So, looking at things that are 60 or higher FPS in terms of lap time comparisons or whatever, it's not the greatest comparison because all of my testing is obviously done on PS4 at 30 FPS to keep us the same baseline for everything else. So I went into PC and I've done some early testing. The reason that I generally don't do this is because I honestly on the one hand I don't like to test cars twice, because I do obviously want to do the official testing when they release on the same platform that I test everything else on as well. And again, because it's on PC, it's not exactly a like for like comparison. And also these laps that you're seeing on the screen are, you know, pretty quick and dirty laps. You know, there's still more to come from these cars. I just went in, did a few quick laps, tried to get a lap time down to show what they can do. And the Emerus and the Krieger are very quick and competent cars. What sets them apart in terms of lap time is that they can basically, especially the Emerus at least can corner just as well as the S80RR, which is one of the best cornering cars in the game now. But both these cars have a top speed to back it up, similar to the Divest 8 and things like that. I'll also show a comparison of the top speeds as well in comparison to the best supercar and the best sports car. Again, this is all just, you know, really quick and dirty testing. The actual proper testing is going to come on the day that the cars are released, and I'll give you the full lap times. But it's important that when these kind of outliers are found by the community, for me to take a look at them, do some testing of my own on them, and let you guys know what the score is, whether you should be waiting for these cars. And yes, you should, especially considering the prices. You know, the Rockstar don't like, or probably haven't liked, that the Wagner has been so long at the top of the Supercars class for what is a relatively inexpensive price of 1.5 million. And now they're introducing with this DLC $2.5, $2.7, $2.8 million cars. The Krieger is the new most expensive supercar in the game in terms of regular cars, and obviously they want those to be the quickest because they want everybody to spend as much money as possible on them. So the best way that I can describe the Emerus is that it's kind of like a Turismo R but quicker, and the best way that I can describe the Krieger is it's kind of like an Osiris but quicker. So the Krieger is all-wheel drive, the Emerus is rear-wheel drive, and it seems like the Emerus does have the upper hand, but both of these cars seem like they're going to be quicker than everything else that we've had so far in the Supercars class, and everything else that we might have to come as well. So it's important that, you know, this is what happens with the drip feed. They always leave the quickest cars until later on, so you spend all your money on something quick. They've done it ever since the Osiris and the T20 days back in the ill-gotten gains updates, where they release the Osiris first, make everyone buy it because it's the new quickest car in the game, and then they release the T20 a month later, and everybody has to buy that because it's quicker as well. And they're doing the same thing here. They've done it all the time. So I've wanted to make sure that this video goes up to let you guys know that, okay, these vehicles are coming, they're going to be quick, and I really do recommend waiting in terms of spending your money on cars for the testing videos. Just wait for the testing videos. So many people come to me afterwards and say, I wish I'd waited for your testing video before I bought XYZ or whatever. That's all you got to do. They'll be up within a few hours on the day that these cars are released. And just it gives you the opportunity to make an informed decision about the cars that you buy. Obviously, if lap time or top speed doesn't matter to you, then, just buy whatever you want. But if it does matter to you and speed does matter and you want the quickest cars, make sure that you're making an informed decision and you're not falling prey to the tricks that Rockstar do by releasing expensive cars that 2 weeks later are going to be completely useless. So that's just all I wanted to say in this video. You've seen a little bit of quick and dirty testing from that. You've seen the comparisons. You've seen how quick these vehicles are and will probably be. And yeah, that's all we've got to do now is just wait until they're officially released in the game. In terms of the other classes, it doesn't seem like much else is going to change, but obviously, as always, every single week when there's an update, when a vehicle is released, I will be uploading a video with lap time and top speed on the day of release to the channel. All you've got to do is wait for those and spend your money wisely, that's all I'll say. But yeah, Emerus and Krieger look to be very, very impressive indeed. Keep an eye out for them. That's pretty much it for this one, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.